Hey everyone, so today I'm going to teach you how to make this delicious frittata, and I used the main ingredients of bacon and kale, and I also added in some mushrooms and onions. You can use whatever you would like as the ingredients, but this particular combination was heavenly, so you must try it. Kelly's corresponding dish this week is also a frittata, except it's chicken, parmesan and green vegetable flavoured, and it looks amazing. You're going to need some bacon if you want to use bacon. I used 3 pieces of middle bacon. Also heaps and heaps of kale, mushrooms, onion, and I used 6 eggs. If you're using small eggs, use 8 eggs. Also I have a small handful of cheese and some mayonnaise and salt and pepper to taste. Preheat your oven to about 180 degrees Celsius because we will be setting the frittata in that later. In the meantime, chop up all of your ingredients. I'm chopping up my kale into little bits. I'm probably using about 2 cups worth, and then I'm using 1 whole red onion and chopping that up also. And then again with the little mushrooms, I'm probably using about 10 button mushrooms also. You can add any ingredients like capsicum or I can't think of anything else on the top of my head. Yeah, you can use anything though. And I'm also chopping up the bacon. I'm just literally slicing it into long strips and then dicing it up even more because you don't really have to be very technical with this. I'm going to be cooking my bacon and vegetables in a little bit of coconut cooking oil. So I'm putting in my bacon and my other vegetables to cook ahead of time, a couple minutes before I pop in the kale, just because the kale won't take as long. And you basically just want to cook all of these ingredients until the bacon is cooked, the veggies are cooked, and the kale is all nice and wilted. In the meantime, put all of your eggs into a jug. I'm using 6 as I said because they are slightly larger eggs, and I'm also putting in a big dollop of mayonnaise just for some extra flavour and extra fat. And then I'm just going to blend it together with some salt and pepper. Before you add the eggs to your pan, make sure you reduce the heat to about medium-high. Basically just pour the eggs evenly over the mixture and don't mix it all together because I don't really know why, it'll just turn to scrambled eggs then. You just want to kind of set it over, and if it's not covering any bits, just kind of mess with it and put it over. And then just leave it. Don't stir it, don't play around with it, just leave it and cover it. Once you've covered it, just leave it on the stovetop to cook for about 5 more minutes. And it will start to look like this, and you can see I'm just pushing at the edges and it's already starting to lift off the pan. Perfect! It means you can add your cheese and add it to the oven, or put it in the oven, and then put it in there for about 5 minutes. Take it out when it looks something like this, and it's peeling away from the edges even more. And then while it's off the heat, you can just put the lid back on for a couple of minutes and it'll completely set. You can take off the lid, it'll look like this. And I'm using my finger right now, real hygienic, but you can see it's completely like lifted away. You can slide it onto a plate and serve it up. If you're a fan of stuff like bacon and egg pie or kale chips or bacon and eggs, you're gonna love this because it's a mixture of the 3. Like, that flavour combination is just phenomenal. If you try this out, make sure you send me a photo or hashtag me Shaaanxo, and I will see you next Friday for another recipe. See ya!